Okay, that's doing that. That's connecting. Couple more seconds, Big Steve. Couple more seconds. We're live.
Nice.
Woo! We made it. We made it. We made it. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Modern Arnis CMATS Live with your host Jordan Dellabough here. I'm not the guy waving, but that's Big Steve on the mat. He's waving.
Hello.
And we're happy. We are very happy to have Big Steve here tonight. But we'll get into that in just a minute. But I'm going to go do some techie bits for a second. Make sure everyone knows we're live and ready to go. And if you're new to this channel, do hit that thumbs up. And give a subscribe to our channel as we work our way to 1,000 subscribers. That'd be great. Helps us out. Until then, we have Big Steve to sit there and...
Stare intently at the camera.
Ooh. Have a staring contest. There you go. Okay, so I got to go over to the Facebook now, right? See if I can remember all this right now. That was a great pic we had on our last video, by the way.
Oh, that one. Yeah. I was trying to remember which one that was.
One where you're choking me.
Yep.
Let's see here. Grab the address.
Definitely didn't raise any questions from the kids, that's for sure.
Oh, no. Oh, I didn't even think about them seeing it.
What are you doing with Uncle? Oh, nothing.
Just showing them who's boss.
Yeah, that's right.
There we go. Live and it's snowy. Join us. ... Oh, wait. ... Posting. Facebook has been notified. Come on, Facebook, you can do it. Don't fail me now. Okay. And we're going to share it real quick. There we go. Oh, we got to pop the chat out before I forget. If you're logged into Google, and yeah, you're logged into Google's and YouTube, do chat live with us right now. I have to figure out why my daughter's chat doesn't work yet, and some other people out east are having troubles chatting with us. They want to.
What does it say?
But I have a picture from my daughter that I can show you. But as far as the out east people, I'm not sure, but we got to research that. I was going to talk to you about that.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah. Okay, so Facebook's notified. That's all looking good. Giving thumbs up on the video, subscribe to the channel. We're almost at 360. I think we're at 359. We need another subscriber out there. One by one, we'll get there. Okay, so just to make sure, our last check, we've got 9,000 kilobits, 60 frames per second, 23% CPU usage.
Sounds right.
Ready to go, locked and loaded. We got the chairs out, people. We got the chairs out. What's happening? This is like, what do we call it? Fireside?
Fireside chat edition. That's
Fireside Christmas chat edition / we might do some stick work too. So stay tuned. We'll see what happens.
nice. Some serious stuff's about to go down.
So wait, are we starting on this one or are we starting on this one? Oh, I guess we'll start on this one. I'm going to turn this mic off though. Okay. We're up. We're running. Oh, wait.
Chat window.
Chat window.
For those who are chat enabled.
Popping the chat out. Now we're ready to receive all your chats. See if they talk with people out there tonight. I got a little bite here. I'm hungry. I've had dinner.
Surprise. That's so unlike you.
Oh. Weird. It's like I'm rushing around doing things.
Yeah, kind of.
I'll tell you one thing though, Big Steve. Well, wait till I sit down. Okay. That's all good. That's good. Now we can go. There we go. I'm coming.
All good. People get to watch what I do when I have sticks
Or wait for me.
and I'm doing nothing. Oop, almost lost that one.
Okay. Everything's here. We're all good.
Nice.
Feeling good. There we go. Oh, one more thing. Take those off. Hi! Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas.
Oh, good evening.
Sir?
Good evening, everyone watching us. Merry Christmas! And what other holiday you celebrate, we wish you good fortune, good holidays, good whatever else you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
We have that wonderful will and intent towards that. That being said,
Which camera's on? So which one's looking at?
oh, I guess I shouldn't look at that one, even though the light's on that one. I should look
this
this one.
Ah, there we go.
Everyone at home, we see you now.
Got it.
Oh, it's been a day. It's been a day. What do we have? 3 days before Christmas?
It's only 3 days.
I don't know.
Oh man.
We're close.
Yeah, sounds right.
My license is running out on the car tomorrow, and
Oh, sweet.
I think no. So today's the 21st, because tomorrow's the 22nd.
All right. Yeah.
I have to go home and do that tonight or whatever. Do the registration online.
Yep.
Okay, where are we going to start tonight? Let's first off, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to our channel and hit the thumbs up for us, please. It helps the YouTube algorithms. We will be doing some martial art here, the martial art of modern Arnis, created by the late Professor Remy Precis. And but before we get started, we started this year off. This year, when we started, I think it was in March, maybe end of February, but March.
Somewhere in there sounds good. Yep.
I was not doing well, and I think the video is still up. We could go back and look at that, but
Yeah.
I was not doing well, and I had some people championing for me, doing an excellent job, and I'm like, you know what? Our last video of the year, because it's our last one of the year. Let's do another fireside sit-down chat. And this week when I'm bored, I'll just compare the two
Yeah, put them both on side by side.
energy levels and stuff. And look where we are now.
Yeah.
I'm great, you're hooped.
Well, I'm not hooped, but I'm on the ropes.
You're on the ropes. He's on the ropes. Gilligan, no, I can't do Gilligan. It's the CMATS. But yeah, we're happy to have Big Steve here. He's not doing well. He's a little sick. We got a nice hot water bottle for him sitting off on the side. A little chicken soup.
Yeah, this is about as manly as I get right now. Otherwise, just big baby time the rest of the day.
Big time. Let's pull this out a little bit. There we go. I don't know if that's going to be in the camera or not.
I got my rough voice on for everybody.
Oh, you know what? Oh no, I thought we couldn't see our heads, but I have the screen scrolled up. Looks like we can't see our heads at all.
For anybody out there who can see us, please let us know in the chat if.
Yeah, chat with us.
Good.
Chat with us. We want to break out some drinks and
know that you can see us.
know that you can see us. So you know what's awesome is we just obviously we've been rushing around. We're trying so hard to get set up tonight because what were we doing just a couple minutes ago? We were trying to fortify this place so that the great flood that's going to come on Saturday or Sunday with the melting of snow, like I think we're supposed to get up to 9 degrees.
Yeah.
The melting of all the snow combined with rain showers all Saturday, all Sunday, straight from freezing to +9 in rain.
It's -7 right now.
Yeah. In fact, with the wind chill, it's -20
Yeah.
here in Victoria.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, Victoria, where are we? We are on the west coast of Canada. We just got this Arctic chill come in from the Arctic.
That's where it comes from.
And we got this Arctic chill come in, and to Victoria, on the west side of Canada, we're on this little island called Vancouver Island, which isn't that little, it's pretty big. You can drive like 8 hours all the way up north and still be on the island. And where does that leave us? Very cold. This Arctic chill has made Victoria the coldest it's been in a long time, I think.
Yeah, I think we've broken records.
We had 18 inches of snow yesterday or the day before, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Fortunately, we had snowblower.
Yes, we did.
That helped us out.
Not a snowblower. We had snowblower.
We had
like
snowblower.
he's part of the family or something.
He took care of us. Yeah.
I like it.
But what were we doing here? We came here early because of that potential flooding that's going to happen. We flood every year in this place. And we've checked the pipes this time. The pipes are good as far as we know.
Yep.
We've checked the drains. The drains are good as far as we know. We've done stuff to the exterior of this building in order to make sure the water stays running down the outside of the building and not hitting a ledge and running to the inside of the building, which then floods this place.
Yep.
There's so many ways this place floods. So we're just gonna really, Steven and I were just outside in the snow and the wind, and up on the roof of this place, digging out of the snow
the drains.
The drains. Thank you. Yeah, the drains. To make sure that the drains don't just freeze up as the water melts or anything else, or the snow clogs it or whatever. We just dug it out, made it look nice and clean and clear, and
hopefully it's good.
Hopefully these mats behind us aren't, what do you call it, floating. Aren't floating when we come back in the new year. If I wasn't laughing, I'd be crying.
As we have seen happen in the past, yeah.
Yes, a few times. All right. So that being said, we're here now. We made it. So we're a little bit starting late tonight, but hopefully, thumbs up for no floating mats. Hey, we got chats up there tonight from the Miss Shaw, Anna Shaw. There, she got her name in red. How'd she do that?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's special. It's Christmas colors.
Yeah,
your name is in red.
Yeah.
Is that interesting? She created a new account without telling you.
Finally.
Yeah. And by the way, if the kids are with you, hello, kids. Hello. I keep forgetting which camera we're looking at.
Yeah, me too. I think it's this one.
Yeah, let's keep going with that one. Where else does that leave us? So tonight, a little fire. Starting off with the idea that the beginning of this year, we started off like this. At the end of the year, we got more energy. Well, I do. You don't. You're not.
Yeah, but
it's all right. You're here. That's all that matters. I said, yeah, I want to see you in front of the camera, looking as sick as you are.
Yeah.
And make sure when you cough, it's directly that way.
Oh. See, you had me. Yeah. Like, hey, if you want this, I'm happy to share.
No sharesies. This is no sharesies. Hello, back. Hello.
Nice.
So the fireside talk, I'm going to do a little pop quiz on you.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. Pop quiz, because we got to know the physical part of the art. We got to know the mental part of the art, and we got to know the heart part of the art. But that all includes the history of the art.
Yes, sir.
Is included in the mental part and stuff like that. So let me grab a book here.
Here we go.
Let's see here. Not that book. All right, let's see.
A book is being broken out. Yeah. Oh, what's this?
What do we got? We got hi dada, hi uncle from the Anna Shaw there. We're off to watch something more exciting.
For the kids. Understood.
Got it.
Have fun.
I should say the special words and then she'd have to go watch them again.
No, yeah, absolutely.
She'll be like, don't say the words. For anyone else that joins, Merry Christmas, she says, awesome. Or is joined and cannot chat. See, other people can chat, but these other people can't.
Yeah, that's weird.
So I'm not sure if it's just something in their accounts or something weird, or we have to. We'll definitely research Cyril's because I know she wants to. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what do we got here? Look at this. We have a sheet we like to hand out with a Grandmaster Professor Remier Preces sheet.
Yeah.
The creator of this art. We got some other stuff there. Ooh. Take a little glance down.
What are you talking about?
Did you get a little glance down there? Get some answers?
No.
All right, first question on the history of CMATS. When was CMATS created?
Oh, there's a good one.
CMATS being the Canadian Modern Arnis Training Studios. There's a pop one for him. See, there's other dates he could have looked at on here. Oh, he's scraping his head. I'll give him a second.
Yeah, I have not heard that one in a long time.
When was CMATS created? I'm not going to ask you who by yet, but you better know that one.
Yeah, I know that one.
We'll give you that
easy.
one. Yeah. The Canadian Modern Arnis Training Studios to continue on professors' teachings of the art of modern Arnis.
I have 2 years in my head. I can't remember which one it is.
Ooh. Okay, I'll help you out.
Yeah.
It's when the creator of the CMATS went live, decided to let the public know he was teaching as opposed to teaching privately. He started off teaching privately first, but then there was the time when he went, okay, it'll be this date, this live.
That doesn't help me.
Not when he opened up his first studio though.
Right.
I love talking in like the third person.
Yeah, I know. This is good.
You got any dates? Well, give me one. Give me anything. Roll the dice.
I'm going to say 2001.
Excellent. And your other date was?
2004.
I would have gone 2004. You got that one right.
Yeah,
so let's
there
just
you
give you a little pound there. Good job. 2004. Woo. One of those 2 dates were right. That was a
January
50-50. Don't go to Vegas.
something.
January 4th, 5th.
Yeah, I was about to say
In the
3rd,
nighttime when I finally sent the website up and sent it out.
Yeah. Nice.
So, obviously, if you haven't figured it out, yours truly is the creator of CMATS. A long time ago, I saw what Professor was offering, and I thought more people need this. This is fun, exciting, answers a lot of questions about martial arts in the past that people weren't answering, and I love it that we use all three tools to three. All three. Wait, German wise. There we go.
There you go.
All three tools to teach. Some martial arts only use visuals, some use just a little bit of verbal and visual, but we like to use the visual, the verbal, and the feeling, the feel of the art. They'll get you in front of people, they'll get you working with people, and you get to feel exactly what's happening.
Here's a question for you.
Oh, for me? Oh, I get quizzed back.
You
Oh
do.
boy,
Yeah,
oh
you
boy.
do. So yeah, beginning of 2004 then.
Yeah.
Did you make that decision and then, quit any existing careers, or had you already done that by that point?
In 2004, that's a good question. In 2004, I was working 2 jobs.
Nice.
2 full-time jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait. Oh, wait. Yeah. No. Yes. Yeah. Yep. Yep. I was working for the provincial government of BC, and I was also still working for the Fairmont Hotel and Resorts.
There you go.
At the Empress Hotel here in Victoria, beautiful hotel. And I was starting in the morning with the BC government, and then I'd hop from there over to the hotel and start my night shift over at the hotel. So as I was setting up the website and everything else, I decided in 2004 to, during that year, to finally get rid of the hotel.
Right.
Because I looked at my future in the hotel, and I looked at people who had been there for 20, 30, 40 years, and I kind of was like, well, if I'm a little bit like them, let's say, what's their future? What does that look like for me if it was my future? And yes, I could change things, but just looking at it as a whole, I was like, I don't think it's very children friendly.
Right.
When you want to have children, start a family friendly. Maybe family friendly in the sense that you're working every holiday.
Yeah.
And when do kids in schools have holidays? On those holidays, and you're working them.
Yeah.
And the kids want to see you.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's not a very long term, unless you plan on getting divorced or anything else, or have a really tough family that can handle it.
Yeah.
So I said goodbye to the hotel, making that decision, and continued on with the government, and then teaching at home, out of my house. And then in 2006 is when I looked at my missus, my wife Jenny, and I said, I think it's time. And she looked at me and she goes, if you're going to do this, now's the time, because we don't have any children. Let's go make a run for it. Bam! Fast forward 9 months later, we have a child.
Yeah.
So I quit the government and opened up a full-time Modern Arnis studio, calling it the Canadian Modern Arnis Training Studios, and had said child 9 months later. So that was crazy.
Yep.
Well, almost 9 months later. Yeah, give or take, the timeline skewed a little bit, but I just know that my release was not renewed from where I was at that first year.
Yep.
And lost financially a little bit of money.
Yeah.
But we won't get into that part
Rough
of
to
things.
start.
Yeah.
And
So
then a year later, I showed up.
Yeah, exactly. And then you came along. And,
In the timeline.
yeah. You came along. Well, let me see if I remember what month you came along in. Were you a February? Were you February, March? You
I
came
want
in?
to say October. I don't know why I have October in my head.
Oh, you're that far. Oh, yeah. Because Gordon had to come in first.
Yes, that's right.
It would be October of that year later.
Of 2007. I think.
Yeah. Because we had Gordon started up with his wife Brianne, or who were a couple at the time. They weren't married yet.
Yeah.
And then they said, "Can we bring this guy named Steven?" And I'm like, "I don't know if I want to teach any Stevens."
It's a pretty bad name.
Yeah. And then so he brought you out, and both Gordon and his wife are still very supportive of CMATS, and Gordon still attends on a regular basis. And you're still here, so hopefully I've done something right.
Yeah.
And that was the creation of the start of CMATS, and how we then moved from location to location to location, going through different business problems I would never have thought would have come down the pipeline.
Yeah.
And decision making, and now we're here, and we've been here a while, so this is good. We've been here 7 years at least.
7, wow.
Yeah, here at this place.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we've been flooding for 7 years.
I was about to say 7 years of flooding.
7 years of flooding and counting.
Nice.
So that's a little bit of history there. Next question for you then, since you asked me that one. That was a good one. Let's go with, what year was Professor Remy Preces born?
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay.
Or what year have I taught you he was born? Whether or not it's the truth, we'll find out.
Yeah.
If you know, tell us down in the comments section.
Hey, oh man. Okay, I know the year. I'm trying to think if I know the full date. I think I do. It's one of 2 days. I know the month. I know the year.
Okay,
The days,
good.
I'm
We'll give you.
the days I'm stuck on. It's one of 2.
You can keep your black belt.
I'm gonna go for it.
Okay.
I'm gonna go for it.
Is there this final answer? Here we go.
50-50 on the day.
Do you want to make a phone call?
Can I? I'm gonna say. I'm gonna go with December 19th, 1936. If it's not 19th,
You did it. No,
Oh, okay,
no,
good.
stay. Stay. You win.
Good,
You
okay.
win. Woo. Lucky I didn't bring those reindeer hat. I would have given that as a gift to you, the reindeer
Yeah,
hat.
nice. Fortunately, not here.
Yeah, left that in the car.
Good.
That in the car. So December 19th, 1936. And how about follow up? When was his passing?
August 28th, 2001.
There we go. You got that right. 2001. I first met Professor back in the summer of 1996. And here, you start to get good at one martial art. You're feeling confident. You're young and you're cocky a little bit. And,
Never.
no. And as you're proceeding, along comes this guy who's going to teach you a seminar, because I was belonged to a studio where he was invited in to give a seminar. Excuse me. And as I'm watching him, this is the creator of the art, not really thinking much about it. But I'm just like, I just love what I'm doing. I'm like, okay. And all of a sudden he starts showing this other stuff. I'm like, what's this? This isn't modern Arnis. This isn't just Redondo 1-12 strike and Sinawali's, and that's all I've pretty much been doing for 2 years. So I was pretty good at it. I'm like, we're not even doing that as part of this seminar.
Yeah, what is this?
What the heck, What's this other stuff that's making me learn some weird things and understanding fight philosophies and self-protection, self-defense, and things of this nature. And yeah. Why did I bring that up? When I first met him.
Yeah, I think it was the idea of you being young and not understanding
Yes, and
what he was
what he was showing. I wasn't ready to see, in a sense, at that time, what he was offering. But as I've progressed throughout the years, it's like little things of sparkles of gold and stars start to pop out here and there as you start to do techniques, or things start to come to you and you're like, oh, that's why. Oh my goodness. It's like these little gifts he left behind for us, and I love it. All the time I keep finding them. Even to this day, I keep finding them. And I still find this art to be quite a joy. And being honored to be able to share it and continue it across Canada. So.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, so did you ask me a question there, or was I just rambling on?
No questions. Yeah.
Oh, so do I get another question for you?
Sure.
All right, another question for Big Steve. Let's see how he does. Don't forget, if you're out there watching us right now, give us a quick chit chat. Give us, we got our chat out and the board up, and if you're signed into Google's or YouTube, you can chat with us.
Mm-hmm.
If not, should I give my number live? No, maybe not. Okay, no, I won't do that. Those that need to know my
Security
phone number,
department says no.
give my number live on YouTube.
Yeah.
You want to know something crazy? When I first put my number on the internet, live, because I had a cell back then, I didn't have an office yet.
Oh, sure, yeah.
So when I put that up there, I'm not kidding you. I think I got calls from inmates somewhere in the States. Like they were bored out of their mind or something. And I get this lady on the phone and she's talking to me. I'm like, this sounds like a prison in the background, stuff like that. I'm just like, what the heck's going on? But I was getting calls like that. Yeah. Not a lot, but like 4 a year. Sometimes at 2 a.m. I'm like, this is nuts. Don't give your phone number to the internet.
Yep. Now you can do the same with email and other means too. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what else I can ask you from this piece of paper. See, this piece of paper here is what we give to the children.
No?
We give this in the children's class when we're running a children's class. So we got that. Well, where was he born? How about this? What country?
I can do country.
What country was he born?
Philippines.
Hold on, we got some messages coming in. Philippines, good. You got that right. Okay. And whenabouts did he move to the United States? There's a tough one for you. You wouldn't know this one. The kids will know it, but you won't know it. I'll be surprised if you know it.
Let's see what I can do here.
Let me see if I can see who's texting us. What's going on here? I see no antlers. I'm getting heck for not having the antlers on the head.
How are you?
Someone knows how to contact us.
Well, I know who that is.
Yeah.
Just based on that alone, I know who that is.
Oh, wait.
There's more.
She's communicating. Oh, I'm not saying that. You can't text me that live. That's not allowed.
Filters on.
Yeah.
I'm going to just stab at it. I would say 86.
All right. That's a good stab. 1974.
Oh, okay.
1974. He came to the States, and where he taught his art via through seminars and camps. In 1982, he was inducted into the Black Belt Hall of Fame as Instructor of the Year.
Yeah.
And he was also known as the Seminar King. He would just seminar after seminar after seminar. Everywhere went all around the world just giving seminars. And it's amazing because a lot of times I know how hard it is to do seminars, and you think of him just starting out, and unless he found a school that wanted to have him come out, you can't just go give a seminar and say to the people out in the public, come on in.
Yeah.
They don't do that with martial arts.
Yeah.
But anyway, so he had some people that had some good schools and going already, karate schools, taekwondo schools, martial art clubs around the States and stuff, and then over in Europe and down south from Europe and back again. He just did this big run around the world and kept flying around giving seminars.
Yeah.
That's got to be.
It's a lot of travel.
It's a lot of traveling. That's a lot of airports.
I feel like that's the kind of thing you'd have to really like doing.
Yeah, and I think it's interesting because even the person who I continue to learn from, Grandmaster Jeffrey Delaney, who he left as one of the successors. Thank you very much. I'm lost for words. Even as he himself enjoyed going around doing seminars and things of that nature, but it's almost like you got to be like have a little bit of a hippie in you or something that wants to travel or get out there and beyond, you know.
Absolutely.
But I would say like someone your size, if you had a little hippie,
ain't gonna happen.
And you're stuck in that little plane.
Be driving everywhere in a custom-made van.
I would not because I'm not going.
I can do it, but not that often.
And you have done it for your occupation.
Oh yeah.
Back and forth to Toronto and stuff.
It's been many years, and I look forward to never doing it again.
Yeah. All right. He also published several books and videos on modern Arnis and is recognized in the Philippines as the father of modern Arnis.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So there you go. That's a little sheet we have there, and on the back, we got the counting 1 to 10. Can you give it to me in Tagalog?
Tagalog, absolutely. Isa, Delawa, Tetlo, Pat, Lima, Anim, Pito, Walo, Siem, Sempo.
All right, we got that down. That'll work. Everyone can comment in the section on how good it is to golf. Wait, I'm looking at that camera again.
I'm listening in what?
Who's out there? Jenny D! I'm listening in stereo delay.
Do we have two mics on?
No. I turned it off.
Oh, weird. Oh, two people watching at the same time on different devices.
Oh, so it's on the computer and then maybe Cyrus is watching it on her laptop.
That's what I'm betting. Clarify in the
right.
comments, please.
Yeah. So, okay. Do you have another question for me? If not, I got one for you.
Nope, I got nothing. Hit me.
All right. So Gordon says to you, got this martial art for you to check out. Like, how does that go? Like, what initiated you to go, hey, yo, Gordo, take me out to this place. Show me what you got.
That's exactly what I said. No. I actually remember all the details, but I do remember that we were drinking in a pub.
Oh, a pub was involved. All right. Yeah.
And, I'd sort of mentioned that I'd been doing some other martial arts before, and I was looking to start up again. Now that I was in Victoria, I just moved.
Ooh. Where'd you move from?
A place called Fort St. John.
Fort St. John in
Northern
BC.
BC, yeah.
Northern BC, okay.
Yeah. So it's been a few months and since I'd moved, and I was asking around, and he goes, "Oh, well, I know this place that does this thing called Modern Arnis." I'm like, "What's that?" And it just sounded so weird. I'd never heard of it before, and he said, "Oh, it's funny. You should come try it out." So I did.
And that was it. He's like, "Hey, we're heading out tonight. Do you want to ride with us or what?" Like,
I think I got a ride with them, or did I ride separately? I don't remember, but anyway,
yeah. Come on out, and they brought you out.
Yep. I showed up in red shorts, I seem to recall.
Oh, the red shorts.
Yeah.
Did you ever wear those red shorts to Ontario?
I don't think so. No, I must have once at least.
At least once.
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah.
I think there might be some red shorts.
Has to be, yeah.
Oh, by the way, before we go any further here for a second, if Ontario is in any way watching tonight, I pulled up a picture of Ontario, of that guy who sends us pictures on tonight's, and that was him practicing with one of his students, and I'm sitting on the couch telling him what they should be working on.
Nice.
And let's see if we can get that up there. There he is. So that'll be Sensei Neil out there in Ontario, one of our CMATS representatives in Southern Ontario, teaching the art of modern Arnis to those that wish to learn and have fun doing that art.
Nice.
So we have that. So take that, Neil. Got a picture of you tonight. So where else does that leave us? Okay, so you've been doing it a while. You've made it through all the ranks, got to the black belt so far, your first degree.
Yep.
Second degree is coming down the pipeline. Soon.
Good to clarify.
And in everything that you've got to experience in this art, what gets you excited about it, or what makes you go, yeah, I gotta go to class tonight? Now, besides the point where you are now teaching and you have to show up to teach.
Yes, I understand that.
What makes you go like to the seminars and go like, I want to go to the seminar and I want to enjoy what about the art? Like, what is it that you enjoy, I guess? Gosh, that was a really simple, long-winded question.
Well, and it's a bit interesting for me, right? Because I'm gonna have two answers for you.
Oh, two.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
Because there's two sides of the coin. There's the side that of what I enjoy, and then there's something else.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right.
So as far as what I enjoy, that's changed a bit too. I think in the beginning I really just enjoyed the fact that there was no other martial art that I had done that made me feel as effective or as powerful as I've ever felt doing this.
Okay.
Because everything else I'd done to that point was just, I could use my size and I could overpower people, and people are always sort of enthralled with that.
Okay, well, hold on a second. For those of you that don't know out there, Big Steve, when he says for my size, he's 6'8".
Yes.
370 today.
Sure, why not? That's kind.
370, 6'8".
Yep.
So for a man his size, it's hard to see size when we're on such small screens and cameras.
Good to clarify, yeah.
Good to clarify.
So yeah, I just never really, it was always sort of that concept of, whatever I had done in the past with martial art, it was always very, okay, I could either use my size or I couldn't. And that was it. It was very black and white, right? And then when I started doing this, I actually still remember one of the things that made me sort of sign up the first 2 classes I'd been there. I think it was the first 2 classes, maybe it was after that. But I remember having this moment where in the beginning I had to sort of, everything had to be proven to me, if you will.
You're not the only one to go through that.
Oh no, I know I'm not. I'm just speaking for myself here.
A lot of people like to have things proven to them of why something is effective or works.
Yeah, absolutely. Some of it's just like the punishment in the beginning, I guess. I don't know.
That too.
Yeah, that's probably part of it. But anyway, so to that end, I remember one moment specifically where I forget how it started, but you just said, okay, come and try and push me or get me.
Yeah.
And I went chasing you around the mats, and you just sort of threw me from one side of the mat to the other repeatedly without breaking a sweat or anything. And I'm like, why am I sweating and why is he not?
That's actually, you're not the first person to be upset because I'm not sweating and someone else is. That even was in my jobs.
Oh, really?
Like out in the real world where I have my occupation.
Nice, yeah.
Back then, people were upset that they were sweating buckets. And so because I wasn't sweating,
something's wrong.
I wasn't doing enough work.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, I just know how to control my body in certain ways. But they could never get that.
Yeah.
So that's funny that toss you around is like, why am I sweating and he's not?
Yeah, that was the kicker, right? I'm like, what the heck? And also the aspect of no one had done that to me before, right? A lot of times, even hip throws and stuff like that, you could tell they were struggling because of such the weight and size difference, right?
I have given you a hip throw.
You have.
I have lifted you off your feet.
Yes, you have.
Yeah. I haven't done that in a long time, but I think I don't anymore because of your knees.
Yeah, I don't think you need to prove that anymore.
No.
But, yeah.
Yeah, the knees, because you had operations on your knees and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And when they fall and when they hit the mat, that can be very jarring to the knee and stuff. So.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that was sort of how it started. And then what I enjoyed out of that was just the continuation of that for my own benefit and learning was, hey, I didn't have to use all this energy. Hey, I didn't have to use all of my stature. I could just learn how to do things in a nice structured way and let my body do the work without having to inject myself. And then I could later on learn where that was appropriate and learn to minimize my use of energy and all this kind of stuff. So to me, that was sort of the drive, right? But then as far as what kind of keeps me coming back, that sort of changed. It's no longer just about the enjoyment of that, because that still exists. I think for me, it's more of, I don't know, you do something for so long, and something that's I consider a key piece of my life, that eventually you just kind of, there is no, I'm going to do it to go have fun. You do. I still have fun. Yeah. But you just kind of do it. There's no...
It's kind of like just becomes part of life. You get up in the morning, you brush your teeth. Why? You just do it.
Exactly. Yeah, and that's what this is now. This is, it's not something I really think about in that sense.
Yeah, that's good. Because in a sense, in a lot of ways, when you're training and learning, in the beginning, we have these, maybe 3 ideas that we want to achieve. And then over time, you either achieve them or you get stuck and you're not achieving them. But really, there's 1,000 ideas that are out there of what you could possibly work on and do, but you're so focused on the 3. And then as you start to get through that, then you start to see there's a whole sky. And then as you get through that, you're just like, you know what? Whichever one wants to shine next, I'll be happy to learn it because this is great. I love this journey. I love this path.
Yeah, exactly.
That we're on. And that's how I kind of describe that in my early stages of training. So I get the idea of, I don't really know necessarily why I go, I just do. You just do. You get to that point.
Yeah, and I think there are reasons when I look at it deeper, I often don't, because I'm happy with what I'm doing, So.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. All right. And is there a technique within modern Arnis that you would say that you lean towards, that you like, that kind of comes back time and time again? You're like, oh, this one's fun. I like this one. Or, anything like that.
Oh.
Think about that one for a second.
Yeah, I'm going to change too.
I want to start the old Jeopardy music.
Right? I think this one's actually always existed and it's still there for me. The going up to the neck choke off of Pally's Pally's.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Are we talking the pincher choke or are we talking the Are you talking like the wraparound?
Not the wraparound, the pincher.
The pincher one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe off polys. So off of number 2 or 1?
Well,
can you picture it?
See, the challenge here is, I can picture it, but I think we're rehashing it now. Because originally it would do it off of 1.
Yeah.
And I think we've discovered that that is not the most effective way of doing it, and that I may have misinterpreted some things.
Gotcha.
So now it's sort of changing into something else.
Okay, it's morphing. But anyway, whichever way we get into it, pincher choke. You like that? Like a claw of a crab or something.
That's right.
Yeah. That's a fun one. We could demonstrate that one.
Absolutely.
Oh, wait. If I pinch choke you, are you going to cough in my face?
I don't think so.
We'll see. It would look like something like this. Maybe if we were to do one stick, a lot of times we can do something like this. Where I come in here like this and I bring you in here. So this starts to bring your head forward because of what's going on down here. And then I can easily just take the tip of my stick here, place it up on this side of the neck, shoot this up and hit this artery right here, come in behind and get that pincher choke in. Want to try that one?
Sure.
Good, what I did there. That's actually not the entry, but that's
nope.
So just come in for the sweep. Come in for the sweep.
Oh, you come for the sweep.
There you go. Slap this back down, shoon you on the inside. That's right. And then we're up.
Bring this in.
Bam, that's the one.
Sure.
Yeah. So pincher choke. So you enjoy a little bit of polys and where that stuff leads to. Cool. Cool. All right. What about takedowns or grapplings or anything like that? Do you enjoy any of that stuff? Like I really enjoy learning how to take the breath from somebody. Like when you're going down to the ground, I myself, when I hit certain pressure points on a body, on the back or stuff like that, being able to make someone go, I can't breathe. And literally you're just touching with a knuckle or something. That to me is enjoyable.
Yeah, I get that. I get that.
It's like, I can take your breath away from you. No, you can't. Okay, let me try. I can't breathe.
That's exactly what they sound
That's
like.
exactly too.
Yeah, that was good. I think for me, it's the simple stuff like just doing the wrist lock takedowns and things. You know? Just having that ability to
joint manipulations.
Yeah, take somebody down by using their own wrist against them. You know. Yeah.
And it's interesting because people who have never done stuff like that before, when they have it done to them, they don't understand at first. Yeah. Like, what the heck did you just do? That's always the first question out of their mouth. It's like, whoa, what the heck was that? You know, it's nothing voodoo, it's nothing magical. It's just understanding how the body works, and didn't know that certain things could cause stimulation in order to make somebody move.
Yeah.
But that's one thing here at CMATS we always like to call it is stimulation, not pain. Because pain, to me, as a definition, would be something, you know, we're training, and then you walk out of the studio going, oh, gosh, that hurt. Ow. I shouldn't have come to class tonight.
It's funny to me a little bit when you're describing this. You're accurate, but it's just funny to me that that's what you think people do, because if I ever walked out of here hurting, I wouldn't even touch it. You know, I'd be like...
Just hanging off to the side.
Yeah, it hurts a little. You know?
Manning it up, eh?
Yeah, exactly.
Got my man card up.
That's why I think it's funny how you're like, oh wow. I'm like, no, I wouldn't even acknowledge it.
Swig of whiskey, nothing wrong here.
I'd just get home and then I'd, cry and it'd be okay.
Curl up in my little ball.
Yeah, exactly.
And then stimulation is the idea that, yes, there is something that is painful, stimulating you, but it's in order to make you move, and as soon as it's off, it dissipates. It's gone.
Yeah.
And in no way are you hurt. So, for example, if I grab Big Steve's 2 fingers right here, and we have what's called a center lock. If I point my index finger at his nose and down here, there he starts to tap. You hear, ooh, oh yeah, coming out. Right? Oh, there he goes. He's keeping his mouth shut right now. He's like, I'm not doing anything. And then I could swip it up to here, and I got this one here. And he's starting to feel that one, and move him off his chair. Then maybe we get into this, but we'll be nice right now. We won't do that.
Okay.
But I just gave him some stimulation there. Give him another minute. He shouldn't really feel that anymore.
No, it's already almost gone. Yeah.
And those types of things, when you're working on ligaments, that's what or the tendons and stuff, that's what you're working on. You're not working on muscle. So as you can see, I'm a twig. I'm not a big guy, but how do I able to move people? And I try not to fight muscle on muscle. Yeah. So for example, you grab my wrist, right? And if I fight muscle on muscle, you're strong right now. I can't even get to touch you or move to your face. It's just, I lose. But if I learn how to go against him. I'm like, no, there we go. Jeez, now I can come at him. I go around that
As I
muscle.
go off the chair.
Yeah, just push you off. So, whoa! Oh, just like that.
Nice.
So,
As the chair collapses.
that'll be our show for tonight. That'll be our picture. I'll just be falling. Wait, just put your hand out like this, and we'll set this up. We're gonna set this up. Okay, ready? Like you've just hit me, and I'll be, ooh. Oh. Did you let your hand drop?
Oh yeah, just like that.
My falling abilities kick in right now. That's why we train to fall here at CMATS. Now let's go. Nothing. Okay. So.
Nope.
Oh, we see. One of the things I loved about training with Professor, getting those opportunities, and then continuing on, was the personality type, the idea that I could have fun, laugh, and train.
Right.
As long as you're training, he believed that if you're having fun, it's really being embedded into you. When it stops becoming fun and it's like, oh, this is a pain, you're not really embedding it anymore. You're just trying to get through a mental block that the person has.
Sure.
And you got to learn to bust through that block. You got to find the door of that wall and go, let me open this door. And go through the door. You can't just open it. You actually got to go through. And for a lot of people, they don't know what's on the other side of that door.
Right.
Could be scary. Well, why are we training martial art in the first place? To become weaker or stronger? In other ways, to try to become stronger in order to see what we're capable of with our pliable skin and our little muscles or this or that. Like, what are we capable of as human beings? Is it to see how little we can do or how much we can do? I think that's important. So I go for the how much, by the way.
Yeah, I got that.
That's what I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you? Which program are you on?
Oh, well, it depends.
How little I can move? Yes. And how much that person moves. But I mean,
Yes.
like, how little,
I understand.
Yeah. For some people, though, training martial art can just be socializing.
Yeah.
They can come here
Absolutely.
and train and socialize and have fun that way, too. So they may not get a lot of socialization in their job when they're sitting at a desk in front of a computer screen all day long or stuff like that, like a techie nerd or something. You know any of those guys?
It's totally a social job. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, we got a Linda Shaw out there. Linda
Oh.
Shaw out there. What did she say here? I can't read that, can you?
I'm reading, hang on. Hi, all, Merry Christmas and sending lots of love. Awesome.
Hey.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, wait, this camera. Merry
Yep.
Christmas! Lots of love back. So back to the idea. So the technique you liked was the pincher choke.
Yep.
Was there another one that popped in your head, or was that just kind of like the idea?
There is another one, but it's failing to come to me right now.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
All right. I liked ones that are sometimes dynamic. Really, small movements on my part make big movements on someone else's who's on the receiving end, or things of that nature. Even when it comes down to the joint manipulations, or even comes down to the technicality of the intellect of learning to bait someone and presenting it that it's a bait, that they have to put their hand up. And if they don't put their hand up, one, I haven't done it right. Because that's what I'm training, is I'm training to elicit a response. Now, if they're not smart enough or a good fighter to know to have a response, then yeah, you get the hit. That's why it works. But if they are and they catch it, do you have the correct response from them that you wanted? That technical stuff and that like really highly intelligence and wisdom in a lot of ways, all coming together, really intrigues me and answered a lot of questions I had in martial arts, other martial arts that I've trained in the past. So. Yeah, so I get excited about stuff like that. But I think that one of the things that I've always enjoyed is giving the camps.
Right.
I give, for many years now, a 2-day camp of start training from Saturday at 9 a.m. in the morning till about 9 o'clock at night, and then on the Sunday from about 9:30 till about 1, and then doing promotions after that. And a lot of times people sit there and they go, oh, I'm mentally drained or whatever, it was a hard camp or this or that, or I can't even think of the first thing we did today. Or
Never happens.
What people go through.
Yes.
And I often sit back as I wonder, when I'm on the first night, I go home and I sit there and I go, I wonder if anyone knows how hard it was for me. to do what I just did. And one of the things I pride myself on, or have prided myself on, when I teach a camp, is that for that long a period, I don't have people walking off the mat and not coming back on the mat till they want to. I keep everyone engaged on the mat. Mm-hmm. And I'm able to take them on this little roller coaster ride. And almost like a wand, a magic wand, and you just are creating this symphony happening with all these people interacting and doing things, and then you take your breaks, and then they're a little bit tired, and you see how, where their energy levels are at, and then you realize you got to get them back on the mat and doing something, but without draining their energy. Mm-hmm. And then taking their minds, but now I'm not going to take your body, and then later on injecting that body back in, and then letting the minds rest. Mm-hmm. And then putting it all together to see where it ends up, and by the end of the night, having people go, I gotta go home, I think.
How do I do that again?
Yeah. Or they go home and it's like, they come in, they're supposed to start at 9:30 and they're coming in at like 9:31, 9:35, 9:40, they're trickling in, right? It's, that to me that's a challenge.
Right. And
then to make sure I have the energy the next day to continue on, and to bring that energy. See, that's the important part that I've always found. And I've heard Elton John say it once. A performer came off stage and said to him and goes, the crowd's, got no energy tonight. And Elton John looked at me and goes, no, you bring the energy to the crowd. Mm-hmm. And he headed out and does his thing. I loved that idea. It's like, no, when I'm giving a camp, I'm bringing that energy until it's self-supporting. And then I ride with it and enjoy it and create and have fun. And just a little insight into camps and seminars. I know you've been to one. You've been to a couple.
At least.
Yeah. What, how would you say that? Am I off topic when I say that it rises and lowers and goes around? Like what's your feeling on the receiving end?
No, I think you described it quite accurately. For me, I think it's a little bit more interesting to see the difference between the people who have never been to one, or maybe people who have been to a couple, versus people who've been there for a few. Because I sort of look at it like they know how to ration themselves a bit better.
Ration their energy levels?
A little bit, right? Whereas, the people who are new to it, by lunchtime the first day, they're kind of like, huh? What? Where am I? What's happening? Oh, I moved my stick now? Okay. So I enjoy seeing that difference. But no, what you've described is bang on. Yeah.
Cool. Well, we got a camp coming up for those of you out there that don't know, and it'll be in February, probably the February 4th and 5th of 2023.
Nice.
Back in 1980 something, I heard that the idea that by 2020 there would be flying cars.
Yeah, I think I heard something similar.
Yeah, I guess we didn't reach that point of
what
flying cars. Yeah. Although some people are like, well, there's helicopters.
It's not a flying car.
You'd think that not everyone has a helicopter.
Yeah.
It's just something that everyone would have at their home, like the Jetsons.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like it's further off than it should be.
Yeah. Well, we're still in the right direction, I think.
Yeah.
Take our time getting there.
Given how some people drive on the roads, it's probably better that we haven't gotten there, actually.
Yeah.
Especially now with winter
Need a new
here.
driver's license for that one.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so now we have this concept of why you started the art, what you're enjoying about the art, how it's just part of you now, and you're just doing it, and you've become a great instructor here at the studio.
Oh boy.
I know people enjoy your classes, and I'm sure I'm the only one that sits back and goes, I could correct that, and that, but I don't. And sometimes I do.
Absolutely.
But, everyone's got to stub their toe along the way. Everyone's got to sit there and go, I was teaching it that way. Oops, I should teach it another way, because that's part of the process, that 33% now of learning to tear it down, get it so these people understand it, and then put it back together.
Yeah.
That's exciting, and it should get people working mentally as well as physically at the same time, and finding that connection, that harmony. So
absolutely.
Yeah. Would you say that in your looking at your ability to here's a challenge for a lot of instructors when they first start teaching, and for people who have to assist in a class or help out the instructor. This is a good one, because I know you'll relate to this one.
Yep.
Being able to work with somebody, but I'm trying to show you what you should be doing as I'm doing what I'm doing, and communicating that so that person, the way that person understands that they're able to do what you're asking. Okay, I'll try that one more time.
Yeah, try it again.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
So here we go. I am doing what I'm doing.
Yes.
At the same time I'm doing what I'm doing, I'm telling you what you should be doing on your end.
Yeah.
And you're able to figure it out and process it and give it back to me.
Okay, understood.
So for a lot of times, when people, just as a basic, very basic idea, you stand up in front of class and you go, okay, we're going to do 1 to 12 strike. And you do 1 to 12 strike. But you're facing the class. And the beginners are looking at you going, huh? Trying to do what you're doing, but they're trying to image it or mirror it.
Yeah.
And they're getting confused and lost.
Yeah.
And then you realize, oh, I got to turn around and face the same way as them. And then they can follow you.
Right.
Okay, that's on a very a basic level. How are you finding it now that I know you can do that and I know you can relay what you need to, but when you're engaged in a tappy or at a seminar doing some extra flow drills, being able to tell that other person what they need to be doing?
Without telling them.
Guiding them.
Yeah, guiding them. Yeah.
Guiding them. But you still are doing what you need to do. Is that still challenging a bit, or do you find you got a good handle on that?
The 50-50. I would say my ability to guide is there. I certainly know how to do it, but only for things I know how to correct, if that makes sense. Like, if somebody's doing something that I've run into before, that I've corrected, then I know what they need to do, and I generally have a good idea of how to guide them. If they're doing something I've never seen before, or they're just sort of way out in left field a little bit, or they're doing something that I don't know how to correct, then obviously my ability to guide them is not there either.
All right.
Right.
So what's a good plan then? We're working together. I'm off in left field here.
Yeah.
Do you disengage now and then come face the same way as them in order to help them learn? Go back to the basic in order to bring them forward, and then go back around and face them and engage them again? In order to show them what they need to be doing.
Yeah. Sorry, but I'm trying to follow what you're saying there.
So a physical example of that would be like, we're here.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, Big Steve, you should be hitting me on the number 12. Okay. And then now don't forget to block, but you use your hand first. Okay. And I'm like, no, you should use your stick first.
Yeah, you're very verbal.
But I'm very verbal about it, right?
Yeah,
You're like,
yeah.
okay, but you're not getting, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? Let me help you out there. I want you to do this. Stick, hand.
Right.
Stick, hand.
Yep.
Okay. Now we go. Here I go in, stick, hand. Good. There we go.
Right.
So that concept there of being able to know when you can look at someone and go, they're not getting it. I need to go stand beside them and show them what they need to do. Then come back around and complete your part so they can do their part.
Yeah, I think I know what you're saying. I would say that that's still a work in progress, I guess, in some ways. I think I do that, but I know there's times where I think I struggle sometimes with the mirror aspect.
Yes.
Like, if I'm doing it this way and they're over there doing it at me, for me to be able to see what they need to change, I almost need to stop for a second, do it that way, and be like, okay, here's what you need correction on.
Right.
You know, so I would say that's still a bit of a challenge. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's important, and because that will grow. There's actually another level after that. That's really cool.
Right.
And something easy to understand, if we're empty hand and we're just doing, let's say we're just doing traditional trapping hands. So just here, but all of a sudden I'm just like, and I've done the wrong hand already.
Yeah.
Right? Now, in just doing this regular, and it's like, no problem.
Yep.
But now you gotta help me figure out which hand. Dang.
And now I'm sitting here going like, which hand is he in for me to correct? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then trying to figure that out.
Yeah.
So it's awesome because it's a learning stage for beginning students, intermediate students, advanced students. Same with the instructor. It's not just you become an instructor, you learn to become an instructor right away. It just pops. It's all there. It's a learning process there too.
Good.
And I've always said that that's 33% of the art. 33% you're learning to do a technique. 33% you're learning to get the technique done to you, so you can understand both sides of it really well. And then 33% of the idea of your training goes into tearing it apart, putting it back together, and teaching it. And that, to me, gets those moments. This is key for those of you that ever had this happen before, where you get those moments that say, I don't feel like I'm learning anything anymore. Everything just seems like one technique or one idea. It's all the same, and you'll come across these almost like you're in the fog, and you're like, what the heck? And I used to think that was a negative thing, but what I found was for it to be is once you get through that fog, once you go through that door again, it changed my martial art, or my understanding became even greater. So what it basically did was going, look, you've been taking it apart for so long, I'm going to put it all back together for you, and your mind's going to go, what the heck is this? And to get through that process took me a long time. I didn't really understand that mental side of it. And then I did, and it was like, oh, a new playground is here.
Yes, sir. And
that journey continues. But again, some people could take that moment of when they feel that and go, I'm not learning anymore, I'm done, I'm out of here. And then that door closes, and they never see the door. And then that's it. And their journey's done, that's it. But to know that you can always continue on doing redondo, and that it can always continue to teach you something. Most people just start whipping their sticks and they think they've got it. No,
got the pattern down, that's it.
Got the pattern, we're all good, got this from here, and I can go fast. Well, there's a lot more to it if you allow for that to exist. Cool, how are we doing?
Good.
Awesome. Why do I feel like I hear like a fireplace or something?
It's that vibration I was talking about earlier.
Oh, is that the light?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Which one is it?
It's the far one there, right?
This one?
Right there behind you, yeah.
Oh, this one. There we go.
There you go, yeah.
Thanks, Igor. Okay. Now, we had some people watching us. We had some people viewing us. If you have any questions or want to see me do any techniques, either on the chair or standing up behind us, we can swap cameras. Check this out. I got the magic doohickey dicky dicky here. What does this do? Nope. Let me try the other one. That work? I'm going to sneeze.
It's always good to announce that.
There we go.
That work?
I'm going to sneeze again.
Perfect.
That's like I hit some dust off over there or
Yeah,
something.
totally. I was about to say, you kind of breathed it in.
All right. So, if there's anything you want to see us do, if you have any questions about anything we've talked about, go ahead. There's usually a delay here, about 8-second latency. Or not latency. It's not latency. I looked up the definition of the word, and I think you had it right.
Lag?
Yes, lag. Oh, I got a vacuum of dust up there. Nose is going.
Nice.
Can I do that any louder? Sorry, everyone. This is the.
Well, at least you didn't do it right over the mic. You know,
This is the ASMR sneeze. Could you imagine? Welcome to ASMR sneezing.
Sounds painful.
ASMR sneezing. That'd be so. Yeah.
Trying to make it quiet.
Ouch.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll have to do that one. Hey, ASMR nerd out there, you able to do an ASMR sneeze?
Ooh.
There's a challenge for you.
First thing, no one's ever done it before.
Yeah, first of its kind.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, you don't have ASMR gun shooting, like you can't.
Interesting.
I don't know. Anyways, we're going off topic.
You got me convinced.
We gotta try this. Let's do a little bit of something with the stick.
Sure.
I've already changed the angles. We're already up on the top camera, just so you know.
Great.
And we'll do that, and then we'll wrap it up. How's that sound?
Sure.
This is our Christmas edition. Happy to be back this year, doing a little. We started the year off with a fireside chat.
Yes.
We're ending the year with a little fireside chat, and now we're just gonna go over here and have some fun. If you have any questions while we're having fun, feel free to put it on the screen. If you're logged into Google's or YouTube, you can chat with us and give us a thumbs up. Like that. Thumbs up.
Wow.
And the, what do you call it? Subscribe! There it is.
What's this? Were you doing an S?
Subscribe. There's a written S.
Nice.
All right. So which would you like? How about this? Merry Christmas. You get to choose the technique of what you want to do.
Oh boy.
You know what? I know something that I thought was really cool about learning martial art was learning about elasticity of the joints.
Sure.
And one of the things I think, if you come forward a bit, I'm going to tap you right here. It's good. Well, I'll give you one of those.
Sure.
But if you watch, if you build this angle right here, we'll build this angle just for a quick second. If you watch here, okay, so there, my arm is straight, and I'm just barely touching his chest.
Yep.
So now I'm going to pull away, and I'm going to start to lean back. And I'm going to let my arm come out and touch your chest. So right now, there's my, I have to kind of lean forward in order to get that.
Sure.
Right?
Yep.
I love that. I love training stuff like that. Mine just goes, what? How did that just happen? I lean back, but my arm went longer.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm like 4 inches, 3 inches away from
That's the 3% gecko that exists in all human beings.
the gecko. All right. Wait, what stretches? Elastic Man or Elastic? Who's the Elastic Man? What do you call him?
Stretch Armstrong?
Is that his name?
That's the, well,
Is he Marvel or DC? What is he?
oh no, this is like when I was a kid.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know who the stretchy guy is for new stuff. I have no idea.
Oh, like the most intelligent guy or whatever. And the
Oh, that guy. Fantastic Four.
yeah, fantastic.
Reed Richards.
Reed Richards. There you go. I was like, whoa, I get you from here.
Nice.
It's like, no, that can't happen. Okay. No questions. What do you want?
What are you thinking for one here?
Hop. What do you want me to do?
Do a hip return.
Hip return. Block, check, count. Boom, into trap one.
Just basic trap.
Nice.
And then all the things that come off of there.
Break it up. I can take that off. We can continue on. Boom. Nice. Basic trap.
Oh man.
Ah. Whoa, nice one.
Oh, in the elbow.
That's good. Poke the
That's
Stab the elbow.
That's where we got that shot.
Yeah, I did that one last week. All right. What else do we get?
Let's see here.
Oh. You want to know a little counter to this? One of the counters to this?
Sure.
There's two. There's one that. Two. There's one that you can do instinctively, initially, and then there's one that you have to kind of wait until the guy's putting the trap on in order to do a counter.
Sure.
Here's a quick counter you can do that is instinctively has to be right away. Boom. So at this point in time, if they don't do this right, okay, do it again. That right there.
Sure.
I just take my hand over and I got this quick trap right here because you're going to continue holding on to this.
Yep.
I jam that in the elbow so it can't really hit me right away.
Yep.
And then from there we can start to do things.
Got it.
Just in case you've never seen that one before.
I have not seen that one before.
Look at that! Even after all these years, I've never shown him that. Or I did show it to him a long time ago, but he forgot.
Entirely possible. The
There we
second
go.
one.
Yeah, bam, bam.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just did that. Boom. Hit him there.
Nice.
Yeah, I always thought that one a long time ago. It's an easy one.
Super easy.
You want to do it?
Yeah, sure.
How about I'll do it off this?
Hang on.
Hey.
Very bad.
It's okay, I didn't need the back of my head.
There's this one, right? Here's this one.
Here, when you take it in,
Yeah.
and you're going for the.
Oh,
here.
that. Yeah.
Okay, don't just go like this.
Yeah.
Take this down.
And then that comes over.
That takes the elbow down.
Yeah,
Then
yeah.
I just move this over
Got it.
and trap it there, right? Wait, I did that one wrong. I'll take it this way. Leave it on this side. You can take that.
Right.
So, so here it is.
Uh-huh.
Go, go. Boom, down, yeah. And then have the energy going that way.
That way.
Yeah.
There you go. Because if I don't have it that way, you can come
And
up
then
here.
let go here, because you got it. And pop. Quick pop. Here we go. Pop. And pop. Pop. You're holding on too long. You're holding on too long.
Wait,
Let go.
Oh, pop this
Ah,
way,
yeah, there you go.
But, hang on.
Yeah. Let go right
You were
away.
popping this. You were popping this out.
Oh, yeah, I was popping that out.
But anyway.
I just pop it out. Boom. Yeah, that's it. Get that down. Keep that pressure in.
So,
Keep that pressure in. Good. Okay, do it again. Hop. Hop. Boom. There we go. Now we're in there. Now keep that pressure down.
oh, down this
Yeah.
Okay.
Up. Boom. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because you see what happens. Go slow. What happens is as we do this, and this comes here, my head goes like this. Boom.
Yeah, right there.
Because it claps here, it folds me in half. Boom.
Sir, versus having to reach out.
There it is.
Nice.
Merry Christmas, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Merry Christmas to all those who join us tonight. We will do a little something here. Wrap it up.
Something.
Did that work? Did we swap? There we go. We'll do our fireside chat wrap up for 2022.
Yeesh.
What a year.
2022, it sounds like the future.
I feel strong heading into 2023.
Nice.
I'm excited about it. I'm excited about CMATS and it's coming back. People are signing up again. We're having good times and we're, continue to enjoy the art, enjoy life, and hopefully build our channel to 1,000 subscribers.
Most important point.
Yep, that's all it's about, just subscribers.
Yep.
Have anything you'd like to add for the end of the year? Thank you for being here tonight, being as sick as you are, and me trying to keep my distance, and you cough that way, and I cough that way, and sneeze. It's all good.
We're doing good.
We'll try to minimize the
cross-contamination.
well, the Christmas sicky days.
Oh,
and stuff,
yeah. Well, here's hoping there's not many left.
Yeah.
No, nothing major. Just hope to see everybody again in the new year, and stay safe for the holidays, and
Safe for the holidays.
look forward to 2023.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, it's the printer.
Is that what that was?
The printer just came alive here at CMATS.
One of his 2 bits.
We'll get back up to the. We got Ren out there. Happy holiday, gents. Thanks for joining us,
Nice.
Ren. That's awesome. What do we got? See your show again in the new year. Well done and way to preserve or persevere. Preserve. I can't see that. Okay, glasses for the new year, maybe.
You and me both.
Persevere through 2022. Thank you, Jenny D, very much. Appreciate it. Thanks for persevering with me. You make this place happen too. And happy holidays there. We got that. And anything else we want to look for my? If you missed it earlier, I'm falling back on the chair. Stephen hit me pretty hard. So
This is brutal.
can't believe I survived that.
Yeah.
But 2023, when are we going to come back? Are we going to come back on like the 3rd? Like start up right away?
Right.
The Wednesday night on the 3rd? I think it's the 3rd, January 3rd.
I honestly have no
Let's
idea,
do
but
it.
that sounds
Let's
good.
do it. Let's welcome in the new year, still wasted from New Year's.
Who's going to be wasted?
On video, yeah, I know. Are we going to throw a New Year's party?
I still figure that out.
Wow, my goodness. Well, for those that know, they know, and when we do, we'll let you know, and we'll see what happens.
We'll go from there.
Make sure everyone's healthy. Healthy and ready to go. All right, sir. It's been a pleasure. Look forward to seeing you in 2023.
Yes, sir.
Look forward to seeing everyone else out there in 2023. On that, I'm going to go do the techie bits. Big Steve might just sit here like a statue and have a staring contest with him. Or maybe he'll flip a stick while he's sitting here.
Oh, I think I can think of a few things to do with the stick.
And we'll see you all in the new year. Thank you very much for an awesome year. And I'm gone.
And he's gone.
The antlers. Oh, we got another person asking about the antlers.
Not really. Somebody accidentally didn't bring them.
Oops.
Better for me.
Oops.
Antlers just don't work with my complexion. They don't mix.
I think yours had bells on them too.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
So every time I moved, they would have been jingling and
Jingling,
everything.
yeah.
Oh, great. Boy, did you guys miss out. Now take your sticks, bang and then together like this.
Oh wait, just put them on top of your head. They can be antlers.
Oh yeah.
No. Wait, what was that called in some storybook or whatever?
Hmm?
The guy had the things. Oh, never mind. It's probably some weird story I read when I was a kid.
Uh-huh.
Having a flashback.
What's going on? Oh, I see.
What do we got? What? Aw, snarf.
Snarf. For those of you looking for something to do over the holidays, if you're sitting in a chair and you have your sticks,
Especially at the dinner table at Christmas.
Yeah, definitely. It's like carving a turkey, but there's no turkey.
People will be playing with their knives and forks or
yeah.
spoons like that at the table.
Yeah, just get 2 knives, butter knives, not sharp knives, steak knives. Come on.
All right, this looks good, Steve. I gotta try this.
What? You ever get nervous? Oh, there you go. He's actually got some knives.
Here we go.
You gonna try it?
We'll do 2 spoons.
Oh, man, gotcha.
Okay, 2 spoons. Wait, what are we doing?
So this.
Oh, hooking.
Yeah. A little hard to do the hook, but
Wait. All right, cut this.
yeah. Let's see if you can hook it that way.
There it is. And then I come back.
Yeah.
I gotta do this back. Oh, that one. There it is.
Yeah, back. There you go. Yeah, and just get a couple of knives and a sharpener in there.
Yeah, I'm sure I'd be cutting my wrists.
You'd be doing fine.
This looks like fun. I'll just bring the sticks to the table.
Yeah, bring the sticks to the table. Yeah. There you go.
That's better. I like that. Okay,
Yeah.
spoons go back.
And then when you're done, you just take your stick and you just smash the turkey. Or not. So there's one you can do.
Oh yeah? Here's something else you can do, everyone. Big Steve, think fast. Nice. Good accuracy. I'll take that one.
What was that?
It was a ball for the kids.
Oh, nice. I'm surprised I got it with that kind of a hit.
All right, now around.
Nice.
What do we got? Any good spoon and dagger techniques? Oh, there we go. Knives out.
Nice.
Yeah, I put those away. What else we gotta do?
Oh, yeah, do that. Just hit the chair.
Yeah.
This is a technique.
Nice.
What is this thing?
I was throwing a knife at you.
It totally broke.
Oh, seriously. This was a 3D. This is okay if it broke this way because I think the guy who made it for me would be very happy. This was a 3D printed knife.
Nice. Yeah.
That
All one piece.
He's got a nice little engraving there.
What's on this side? Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was Mr. Swift. Mr. Swift did this.
Nice.
Did a little 3D printed knife, and I just chucked it at you, and you blocked it, and the knife split in 2.
Yep.
You're getting good.
This is
What else have I got to teach you?
I thought you were about to say, what else do I have to check at you?
Here, check this one out. What do we got there? A little carrot?
That one's solid. Here.
Yeah, that one's not going to break. Let's just take a look at that one. There we go.
Here, I'll just do this.
Keep you on edge. We got another knife, 3D printed knife.
What's that one? That one's cool.
Here, check this one out. Oh, good, you got it.
I got a piece of it.
There you go.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Anyway,
Interesting design.
let's wrap it up. Our wives are waiting for us. Our kids are waiting for us. It's Christmas.
Get your stuff together.
Good night, everyone. Safe holidays. It's been a blast.
Good night, everybody.
And stop streaming.